this game. Outside for Batum. Afflalo outside. The feed now to Lillard. Tries yet again. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy.
And the whistle blows is going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The pass to Irving from downtown. Another miss by Irving.
So that defense went from 4 to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Now, here's Lillard. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Batum kicks it out to Lillard. Nailed from three-point land. Lillard's got 10.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson comes in for Mozgov. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
Tristan Thompson. Matthew Dellavedova.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Dellavedova, that's good.
That is not an easy shot right there. He had to get it off over a taller defender.
A little bit of a rainbow three, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 10. Here's Batum, and he banks in the layup. 5 points in the game.
And they'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
Nicholas Batum, the 25th pick back in 2008. He's played his entire career, Steve, with this Blazer team.
Yeah, and a coveted player league-wide, Kevin, because he plays both ends. Excellent defender. He's got that length, good three-point shooter. And remember, the Timberwolves tried to sign him as a restricted free agent a couple years ago, but the Blazers matched that 4-year, $46 million offer.
And Cleveland making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. Steve Blake's checked in for Portland. There's 1:40 left in the first quarter. Lillard attacking. And there's an intentional foul, but I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, tough to explain that one. It looks like he just lost his focus. I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
J.R. Smith's checked in for LeBron. Smith on the wing, takes a three. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge.
And, you know, Batum is viewed as a potential defensive stopper. Has not quite reached that level yet, struggling against stronger three men, but his length and mobility do make him a factor.
Pass to Shumpert, and stolen by Aldridge. And stolen by Love. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Portland leading.
And for Batum defensively, a good shot blocker. Not as many steals as you might expect, but between his rebounding and his efficient scoring, he's a quality player.
Now here's Shumpert, following the miss by LaMarcus Aldridge. Shumpert with it. Lillard picks him up. The drive by Smith. Got it from 16 feet.
Risky shot there. Size-wise, I mean, he easily comes out on the short end of the stick, so to speak.
With the nice high release, he had no problem getting it off and knocking it down.
Now here's Lillard. 10 points for him. A follow. Back to Lillard. The shot and game clock separated by 4. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland. A drive by Shumpert. Passes it to Dellavedova. His first shot coming late. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist from Dellavedova.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
Yeah, this could be a back and forth game all the way, guys, the way it's being played. This is fun to watch.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
Next Tuesday.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers guys, what do you think?
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
Portland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Irving is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then it's Mozgov. And it's Thompson in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
Here's Dellavedova. No good. And it's Portland the other way. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Aldridge can do so many things on a basketball floor. It shouldn't really come as a surprise when he switches his style up. Last year, I thought he played a lot more with his back to the basket.
James checked in for Cleveland. And the basket by Lillard.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Irving kicks to James. A three-pointer off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 3. To the paint. And the jam by Nicholas Batum. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Cavs' David Blatt, the first ever NBA head coach directly hired from the international ranks. Though he grew up near Boston, a die-hard Celtics fan, he represents all the aspiring NBA coaches from abroad, saying, quote, I feel a great sense of responsibility. I feel like I've got to do a good job. Kevin, he's certainly got the personnel to do it.
A roster loaded with talent, Doris. Indeed. Thank you.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, Portland, Oregon is a very different kind of NBA town. A popular motto around here is keep Portland weird. So a sort of counterculture that the fans and the citizens in Portland embrace. But it's a one-team town, and the fans have always shown incredible support for their beloved Blazers.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Blake's checked in. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Blake passes to Lopez. Aldridge double teamed. Fader on the way. Lopez kicks to Blake. Drills the three-pointer. Blake's got 5 points so far.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And Portland, one of the smaller markets. They've got the weather situation, a little bit rainy up there. Not a top free agent destination, but great history.
Yeah, and for some players, it can really connect and click for them. And, you know, Damian Lillard said that Portland just fits him. It feels like home. And Robin Lopez said, hey, I'm a little bit weird myself. So for players with a bit of renegade or a different approach in their DNA, they fit right in, man.
They retain possession. The drive by James. Good. He's got 13.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Portland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. Blake for 3. A shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Shumpert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead.
That's pretty much been the norm for them. Getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Nobody near Lillard. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Trailblazers. Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. The offensive rebound. LeBron outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Scooped up. From deep. Here's Thompson, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. A different look now for Cleveland. Love's check in for Tristan Thompson. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Iman Shumpert. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Chris Kaman's checked in for Aldridge. White comes in for Robin Lopez. G's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And McCollum subbed in for Lillard. Blake with it, guarded now by Irving. And right, here we go. Plenty of space. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just one on the basket from G.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Irving kicks to Smith. The dish now to James. And it's off from three-point range. And LeBron asked who would be on his Mount Rushmore of NBA greats, Steve. He went with Larry. He went with Michael Jordan and Oscar Robertson.
Well, you got to feel like he probably can sort of associate himself with the Big O. You know, the big body, the strength, the versatility. That's what Oscar was all about. That's what LeBron is all about. So nice to see LeBron's recognition of that era of the NBA.
Hard to argue with those selections. He also said he better be up there too, and I would agree with that.
Here's G. He's covered by Irving. James with the block. And they'll keep possession. They get it back. Kaman kicks to G. From deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A three ball. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his fourth rebound in this one. LeBron kicks to Irving. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and two shots coming up. Cleveland shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Both teams decided to change it up. And so he makes both from the line.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Puts one up from 19. Here's G. Buried it just in the nick of time.
He sure did. Right on cue. Man, was that major drama. He loves those situations.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Cavaliers on top, up by one. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm over here with Tristan Thompson, and after that first half, Tristan, what's the plan going to be for this second half?
Well, it's simple. It's going to be a dogfight. You know, they got big guys, true bigs, and we got to come out, play hard, and not let up.
You have to have plenty of bark in a dogfight, Tristan. Thank you. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Lillard has been playing really well. He's got 21 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
Well, you got that right. You can tell he's on target because as soon as the ball leaves his hands, it looks like every single one of them is going in.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he's taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give that.